All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have, I guess the word is special, but I say special shows a lot. This is a once in a lifetime event here. For many of you who hang out in the Deposit Kingdom, you are very aware of our guest tonight. He goes by the moniker Emo Cowboy. You might know him as Tyler. Some of you might know him from streaming on the Fantasy Sanctuary. But tonight, you are going to know him as the man who is about to give us the most insane randomizer show we've ever done. It is going to be 18 rounds. We are going to spin the wheel for each and every one of these picks. I have seen the prompts. We are already off the rails tonight. Tyler is promising to steer us even further off the rails we are already off of. So that is all I can say. Buckle up for the next hour. We're going on an adventure with Emo Cowboy. This is the randomizer. Let's do it.
Kyle Pitts, can you do something for me? Can you score a couple of touchdowns for me?
Green was the color of the grass where I used to read at Centennial Park.
We're going tight end in the early round. What? Oh!
Did we have to resize?
Mom, okay, you can't, don't say anything weird.
Welcome to the randomizer. Pete, take it away.
Oh no, he's not even here. Tyler, we're trying to do the randomizer, bud. Oh God, what did I agree to?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the randomizer. It's time to get fucking railed, baby.
Okay. For the audio listeners right now, we just had Tyler insert, Macho Man Randy Savage style, threw back a few shots, did sunglasses change. Tyler, are you ready for your date with the randomizer wheel tonight?
I'm so ready, Pete. Let's bend me over backwards and make this a fun one.
Yeah, as the pound says he has pants on, that's good. That is a start. I will not guarantee they will be on by the end of the show. The chat is fired up. We got sacrilegious taking shot. Yeah, do you want to hand? Is it shots of water or is that real Tito's? Will you answer the claims here?
We got Tito's. What are we going easy on?
Yeah, if you can hear the slight apprehension in my voice, Star Kindler is on it. I'm going to regret this right here. No, we're going to have a good time. Nick just dropped the link to this draft in the randomizer channel within the Deposit Kingdom. We're always going to give you guys first crack at getting in this draft with Tyler, which I hear is going to be extremely plus EV because Tyler, I guess, even has something up his sleeve for the team he wants to draft. So if you guys want the EV in this $3 private draft, I do need to say that every single week, someone's like, is this a BBM? No, it's not a fucking BBM. It's a private $3 draft. Tyler, I assume you've seen some of the prompts, but you haven't seen them all. I know that. How are you feeling?
Yeah, getting kind of blue balled with a few teasers, but I know the ones behind the paywall are obviously the good ones. So you were way too calm and collected yesterday talking about today, so I'm not gonna lie. Got me a little anxious, got me a little nervous, but we answered the call and we're excited. Let's cook.
That's right. And as we get this draft to fill for the people, like I said, people in the Deposit Kingdom, they're all familiar with your work. You are a man who has never shown away from a double entendre. Are there any other things that people should know about you before they get to know you via this randomizer?
Yeah, I guess if you're new around here, I am a native Texan, born and raised Houstonian. I used to skateboard. I do a lot of concerts, lots of emo music, and I work with my hands. Shout out Evan Silva, and I just I like to have a good time, and I love some ball. I love to know ball. Oh, influencer
101. Oh God, we are gonna have our work absolutely cut out. We have no time to wait. The first one will be fine. It's coming back on the wrap. Buckle up, folks. The 101's a brutal spot for the randomizer here. First up, Raunchiest de Emo. Tyler and Pete mouth trumpet along to a mariachi or Mexican Western song while discussing the pick or draft a player from a Texas team. Are you a CD Lamb or CMC guy?
Wait.
Tyler still Are you worried about the calf strain?
I'm terrified. No, not actually, but for the bit, Pete, I'd like to draft one B Hall. B Hall, take us to the
Okay.
promised land.
The pick is
All right.
in. You did successfully pass the trumpeting there. What are you going to explain what the pick? I mean, like Breece Hall, sure, it's technically a reach, but it's not insane. It's not crazy.
It's not. Last time I checked, he was freaking awesome. He's super young. He's got the juice. We love the juice. We love to score, Pete. We like to take it all the way to the house, go deep, and I like to draft bit teams. And so tonight I have a little mission to draft my ideal bit team if I was in this room for me. So, shout out me. Just having a good time, and I hope the prompts I crush, so I get to draft my bit team.
So is this something the chat and myself are trying to guess as we go along?
It'll probably be pretty damn obvious if I nail this turn.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is the thing for people who are new to the randomizer. I always am hoping for a middle slot, right? Because we spin the wheel before each, prompt. It gives us ample opportunity, talk the pick, do the prompt. When you're at the turn, it requires some foresight here. We're going to have to, spin a little bit in advance. I will say tonight, in general, and Tyler, I know you watch the show, so maybe you can speak on this too. I feel like this year people have been a little slow with their picks. Like I actually haven't felt as panicked as I have in the past. Can we get a plea out to people to maybe pick up the pace of the draft?
Yeah, guys, if a prompt does not require more time, feel free to speed it the hell up. We're not trying to spend all night in foreplay. We'd like to get to the action nice and quick.
That's right. And I'll even telegraph for you guys. I'm looking to spin for this first one when we about hit the turn right now. That's when we're going to spin. And you guys can really, if the prompt demands it, I will ask you guys, but go ahead and put baby in a corner. Put Tyler in a corner. Make him scramble tonight. I mean, that's what we're all here to do, is to watch you squirm.
I mean, I would love nothing more, Pete, than to squirm in front of you while you have to watch. So let's make it.
All right. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and we're going to get our first one here. This prompt will be for 212. And then we will try to get on to 3-1, provided you pass this. What do we got cooking here? Okay. This prompt I had to read a few times to understand it. Space Oddity, like the Ziggy Stardust, aka David Bowie song, Tyler and Pete turn off their audio. So this is, I assume, our headphones for this pick. The mics stay on. And we take turns talking about the next player they want to draft in the style of a situation report.
A situation report, like is that like a mission control stuff, or am I not getting the reference?
Yeah, but I think no matter what we do, it's going to be, I guess we're kind of like reading each other's lips and trying to, maybe we can do some hand things. So I have headphones on.
I love to do some hand things, Pete.
God damn it. Do you want to, how are you going to be able to get your audio? Are you off of speakers right now?
Yeah, I'll just kill the speakers.
Okay. All right. Here we go. And we're going to put the headphones back on at pick 21 to determine if we figured out this pick. All right. All right. So I'll talk first. Tyler wants to do a bit team. So I don't even know what this bit would be. Normally at the turn, I think we're looking at like Devontae Smith, Mike Evans here. Tyler, what do you want to do? Can you convey to me what this bit is? You want to take a quarterback? You want to? Okay, I saw Tyler saying you want to throw the ball. You want to take a quarterback at the 2-3 turn. Okay, and he's on a bird team. Jalen Hurts hurts your heart. Jalen Hurts. You want to take Jalen Hurts at the 2? Okay,
let's fucking go. Okay. Oh, situation. Right. I totally didn't do the fucking. I forgot you can hear me.
Tyler, are you not talking? We're supposed to be talking.
Mission control. We need Jalen Hurts
to the rescue. That's what we're going to do.
I took the prompt halfway to the house.
I mean, you made it even harder. Was I correct? Was it Jalen Hurts that you were trying to get?
Yeah. Okay.
We
need the other prompt, right?
Yes. Let's spin.
Jesus
I guess
Christ.
I would have heard you like vaguely through my speakers, and I didn't. Oh man, mission failed.
Oh, fuck you guys.
All right, taking back Sunday. Tyler and Pete make a public service announcement for why the NFL should only play on a Sunday or draft a player from a week 1 non-Sunday island game. I'll let you open the floor, Tyler. Why should football only be played on a Sunday?
I'm going to go like Sarah McLachlan style. You ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Are you in need of consolidation? Are the weeks too busy and it's too much football? I'm missing out with my kids for dinner. My wife, she wants to spend time with me, but Thursday, Friday this week, Sunday and Monday football, it's just hard to keep up, Pete.
Did you lose multiple marriages because there was football on Thursday night, Monday night, and even that one goddamn Friday for the post-Thanksgiving slate? Well, in this new version of America, there's only football on one day, Tyler.
That sounds like a glorious future that I can get on board with only 5 easy payments of $9.99 to your local only Sunday football establishment. Tell them to take back Sunday.
That's right. You actually have to pay us for this to get done because we know Roger Goodell isn't getting rid of these days without a little extra cash in his pocket.
Money
All right, Tyler.
plays. All right, let's go.
All right. Jalen Hurts is on the team. We gave the PSA. Who's the pick?
I would like TJ Hawkinson.
Oh, God. Is this a Hawk Tua joke we're setting up here?
I've already nailed one.
So, okay, Breece Hall, Jalen Hurts, Hawkinson, Breece, Jalen, TJ. You are, I think, of people in the best ball space, you are very plugged into injuries. You're very, I would say, cautious with buying on these bounce backs, especially a very serious injury like Hawkinson wasn't a normal, knee injury. What gives you so much confidence to take him at 3-1 right here?
This really isn't confidence. Like I said, I just want to lock in my bet players. But to be serious for just a moment, yeah, double ligament injury for a guy. Luckily, age and RAS help a bit. But at the same time, double ligament, they're always ahead of schedule until they're not. He still seems basically on schedule, which is at the earliest week 7 because they have a week 6 bye. And this is a team that's typically kind of cautious with bringing guys back. And it's not like they're like a Super Bowl contending team. So I still expect him to start about week 7, given the timetable, which at minimum is 9 months out from surgery, which is an ACL, which is, like the whole week 1 thing. People point to like Rob Gronkowski, but again, like that was, I think, just ACL for Rob. That was a Super Bowl team. And if you look at his stats, like he was not himself. He was getting volume, but he was not being efficient with it until he was over 9 months out of the injury. With Hawkinson, you worry about the 10-month timeline because the double ligament injury. And then you just worry about like volume and efficiency with new quarterbacks that aren't Kirk Cousins.
Well, there it is. That's the actual bear case, but you just took him at 3-1. A-Rod in the chat says, I feel like TJ is more of a punishment than a luxury there. Do you want to explain to the people, or are we still trying to figure out what's going on with this start?
I've got Ball Hurts, B Hall, a little new age, my Balzac Ertz play. And then people know what I'm setting up with Hawkinson. So don't snipe me, bro.
Yes. I'm trying to see what else we got going on in this draft. A lot of times there's a lot going on the randomizer, so I don't realize what other people are doing. I do see our guy Casey out here who has gone with 3 Tylers. Look at that homage there. Tyler Lockett, Tyler Algier, and Tyler Conklin. We love you, Casey.
Love you. Love to Casey. Appreciate all the homies.
All right. We're going to spin here, get us rolling for this 412 prompt. We'll see what we got in store for Tyler here. What do I see? Star set?
Oh, someone.
Oh, boy. Okay. Star set. Emo must at the Nick Rudman with the message, hip thrust ain't the only type of thrust, Bubba, in an image of a rocket or other platform heading to the stars, or draft a cowboy.
All right.
This has been a recurring theme here. I can paste this in the chat too. The text, if this helps.
Yeah. And then I got to get the
thrust
right.
Ain't the only type of thrust, Bubba. So Rudman has now been getting trolled on, I think, 4 or 5 straight randomizer shows. And it has gotten to the point where So he really dislikes the Deposit Kingdom for two reasons. One, because he gets trolled on these shows, and two, because one time I posted a photo of him when we were in Arizona, and a lot of people commented that he skips leg day. So now we get tweets like this that say, GM, monster leg day today, eat shit, Deposit Kingdom. So
I'm supposed to get a phallic spaceship, yes?
yeah, I think anything, let's see, it says an image of a rocket or other platform heading to the stars.
Okay.
The phallic was just something you added on your own.
Oh, did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. All right, I got it. Here we go.
Now, this is how you also get on Rudman's bad side. Okay, I got to be the new guy. Who is Rudman?
That is Rudman of Underdog. Also,
right,
shout out Rudman. Every time I see my own calves, I think of him.
All right, let's see here. I got the refresh. Okay, here's the tweet. Hip thrust ain't the only type of thrust.
That's pretty good, right?
Do you want to so there are some of these prompts that are inspired by your day job. Are you at liberty to say what you do?
It wasn't a secret. I work at the Johnson Space Center. The Johnson.
Who do you want here? Because we're going to spin for the next one. I just want to.
I would like to if none of these sycophants stole him from me.
All right. So we are on the clock for that one. We're going to bleed that down to take Tua, and now we are going to be under the gun for this prompt here. What do we got? Southeast Emo. Sing an emo song with a Southern drawl or draft a handcuff running back here. What do you got for us?
All right, hold on.
This is from Cooter Doodle.
This is for Cooter.
And sing who you want to take with this pick too to help us out here.
Go ahead and load up Kyle Pitts.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey there, I know it's hard to feel like I don't care at all where you are and how you feel with these lights off as these wheels keep rolling on and on, on and on and on. Slow things down or speed them up, not enough or way too much. How are you when I'm gone? And I can't make it on my own, 'cause my heart is in Ohio. So cut my wrists and black my eyes, so I can fall asleep tonight or die, because you kill me.
A-Rod's calling you out and saying that's a typical country song. Is that actually an emo song?
That's Ohio is for lovers, you decadent Philistines. Jesus.
Hawthorne Hillbilly, Texas is for lovers. There we go. Hawthorne Heights. Wow. The chat is Trivoli forgot the prompt there. Do you want to explain the Kyle Pitts? I'm pretty sure you're out on Kyle Pitts.
I am in on Kyle Pitts for the bit nickname.
Okay. So we have Whole Hurts, Hawk Tua, Pitts, and now we are left trying to figure out what.
Yeah, Ball Hurts, Hawk Tua, Kyle Shits.
Where have you been following the media trajectory of the Hawk Tua girl?
No, I could give a rat's ass. What's going on with her?
No, I actually don't know. She's trying to monetize things. She was on the Bill Maher show, and he was like really kind of creepy toward her. Like asking there I saw like an edited thing, and he was being a real Omega creep to her. So I hope she's getting the bag. She deserves it. But yeah, now you got a bunch of, God damn it.
Just kidding, guys. I'm married. Relax.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler. With it, they heard us. They're moving today, so they're going to keep us moving here. Right. We are heading into the 6th round here, and we have the fantasy swankuary. Tyler puts on as much bling as he can find and keeps it on for the rest of the show. If Pete thinks he is sufficiently blinged out, draft whoever. Otherwise, draft Odell Beckham. So we will see what Tyler can come back with. I truly hope he is rating his wife's jewelry box. And, some of my guests, I think they get weirded out, when they see their partner running through the house trying to complete a randomizer prompt. But for some reason, I feel like Tyler's partner is just used to this kind of behavior at this point. Yeah, I was not worried about going up against Thursday night preseason football. Okay, that's a pretty good amount of bling here.
That Mardi Gras bling.
That's sufficient. Let me put in the queue who you want for this pick, and then we'll spin for the next one.
So the irony is that I wanted OBJ for this pick.
Seriously? Yeah. Pitts Beckham?
But we can push him around if people will allow. But no, just yeah.
You're allowed. You won the pick. You got to take who you want.
Yeah. No, I think the irony is that I wanted OBJ for the finishing of the show, and then I got to figure out what I'm doing.
All right. All right. Let's spin here for this turn. Okay. Ooh, Screamo, I believe. All right, Tyler and Pete write and perform lyrics to a Screamo song about getting sniped on Tyler's highest exposure player, currently going after the 7th round ADP of 84, or to take a player that goes 14th round ADP 168 or later. So real quick here, who should be this player? Who's your highest exposure player after that round?
Marshawn Lloyd.
Okay, let's talk about Marshawn Lloyd. I'm going to pull a Google Doc in here so we can write these lyrics together. Real quickly, give me a line. How does a typical Screamo song open up here?
Let's do cheese heads, pack it in.
Yep.
Young boy be fumble. No. Young boy's too rappy. He just keeps fumbling.
He just keeps fumbling.
Hold on. Head up. Don't you drown.
Jacobs has a big butt.
No. Dylan's thighs makes me rise.
Okay, we need to sing this quick. We have 24 seconds. Here we go.
You do the first 2 lines, and then I'll just scream out the rest.
What is like? Cheeseheads, pack it in. He just keeps fumbling.
Hold on, head up. Don't you drown. Dylan's thighs make me rise.
Quick, who do you want? 6 seconds. Quick.
Let's do Rome.
Oh. Ooh. Wow. Woo. That was close. Okay.
It's heavy, dude.
Yeah. We got a lot going on. Writing. We just wrote and performed and drafted Roma Dunze within, I think it was 35 seconds.
It was not my best work, but I'll take it. We crushed that, Pete.
I did realize that my Screamo voice is Davis singing.
I tried to match you, and that's what threw me off. Yeah.
I just use Davis' voice for everything.
It's such because that's how people know it's a bit and it's not real.
Yeah.
Yes, Casey, this is a BBM Drizzy.
No, please check the PSA at the top of the show. How are you feeling about this team? So we have Pitts, Beckham, Rome. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out the double entendre I'm missing here.
Okay, so Pitts and OBJ. Kyle shits on OBJ's chest, and yeah, you weren't ready for that one. And then Rome, known for their orgies and aquifers.
Wow, we're going way back. Incredible. But I do like you. That was kind of risky there for Rome. I mean, Rome's not always there at 73, Tyler.
Oh, no, Pete, that was not planned. That's called improv.
Oh, I thought you had planned out every single one of these picks that you wanted.
I told you before the show. This occurred to me while showering this morning. I spent 3 seconds thinking about this. I had like 4 players actively ready because like I couldn't get like 2 girls, 1 cup with like the 1 spot. I did Ball and Hurts, so I didn't need Zach Ertz, and that's about as far as I got. The Kyle shit thing came to me. You know, I'm just kind of letting the wheels speak to me, Pete. You know.
All right. I like that because I think it leaves you open to getting ADP value like you did with Rome there.
Also, Jonathan asking why the OBJ joke. Google it.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to read that one out loud. You know,
I didn't read it.
Like
I addressed it.
I know. Like I say, sometimes with Tyler's comments on like Best Ball Breakfast, I leave it just for the video watchers, and the audio listeners have to they have to go over to find out which filth we're peddling over here. All right, we are cruising. I'm legit sweating. And we're going to spin here.
Off? Is that what we're doing?
We're going to see here. We got our round 8 pick coming up. Here's our prompt.
I saw the Get Up.
The Get Up Kids. Tyler makes an analogy between the camp buzz for a rookie in an emo song or song title, or drafts the 10th available rookie by ADP. So why don't you give us the song and song title first, and then work your way back to the analogy?
Yeah. Let me think. Well, no, I need to start with the camp buzz, I think.
Okay.
It has to be a rookie.
No, sure. I mean, you can.
It says rookie.
Jalen McMillan's getting a lot of buzz.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna stretch it a bit. Hold on.
We're gonna have to spin here for our second prompt in a second. I think you should tell us a song title, and then.
So I thought about Drake May. And he's working his way up the depth chart, and Mayday Parade. And Jamie All Over, like their most popular song about just leaving everything and running away to Georgia. And that's what we're all going to feel like when we take our Scalancy bucks to the bank, because Jacoby Brisket totally houses us like Georgia actually does.
I like that. You know, the nice thing about that outcome, I think, for all of us is we can just fully blame it on Karain and his arc as, fantasy's most lovable tout. We can just all flush it down the toilet and hate Karain forever for getting us on Drake May. I think it'll be lovely. All right, I'm going to spin for this next one. Who do you want at the 8-9 turn as we spin?
I'm going to have to see the board, Pete.
Okay.
I'll take Keon Coleman.
Okay. I'm going to put Keon Coleman in the queue. Should have been a cowboy. Tyler must change into an outfit appropriate for a night at the local honky tonk before the next pick, or select a cowboy, Texan, or Colt.
How am I supposed to do it when I keep the bling on? This is ridiculous.
You got to keep the bling on. We're stacking costumes and props like we do our offenses in best ball. I love how Trevio says, congrats on moving the Swolecast to Tuesdays, by the way. I was like DMing with Kitchen about something that would help out my schedule. And then 2 hours later, he's breaking the news to Davis on his stream, apparently. It's just ridiculous. For everyone tonight, just to let you guys know the schedule, right after this, at 9 p.m., we're going to be doing our first FFPC main event draft over on Ship Chasing. We're drafting with the stat chasing guys, Drico and Sacrilegious. We got the 102 slot, so you can keep the good times rolling tonight. And now we have a man headed to the honky tonk. He's got his Space City baseball uniform on. This better involve a cowboy hat here. There he is. That's a gentleman right there. That's a gentleman. Let's see. Who do you want? You got 18 seconds. You got Keon Coleman. Please give me the pick in a Southern drawl too.
I'll take Jameson Williams.
All right. So we got Keon Coleman and Jameson Williams. Are we scraping the bottom of that whiskey barrel with sex jokes with these picks, or were these just the picks you wanted to make?
Well, I call it the coal mines when I'm down there getting dirty and I come up with shit on my mouth. And, I like to wash that down with a little bit of Jameson.
Okay. You know what? You lost us in the first half, but you got us back with washing it down with a little bit of Jameson. I think that stuck the landing there, cowboy. Here's the team so far. Jalen Hurts and Tua, Breece Hall at running back. You got that anchor, Odell, Rome, Keon Coleman, Jameson Williams. Tight ends, TJ Hawkinson, and Kyle Pitts. This is kind of like your hedge book team. This is all the people that you're not really drafting this year.
Yeah, because they're bits. They're not actually fun to draft. Although, I mean, I guess I could have said Coleman is he's a rookie getting. Yeah, like
you
you
want to respond to Gobbler's comment. What kind of man takes his girl to a honky tonk wearing a jersey?
You apparently have not been close enough to Mexico, then, my man. That's all I'm gonna say. White hat, Astros jersey. It's how it goes.
I love that Tyler's so used to being in the chat that he can't even help himself responding via the chat instead of just Tyler. You're on the stream. You could speak down to Gobbler.
Don't you tell me how to live my life, Pete.
He just reflexively hops in the chat.
I'm a shit poster. What do you want me to do, man?
Have I been facepalming? It is all reflexive. I didn't even know I was doing that.
Well, I mean, we're playing a game called like Pete doesn't think I can like play within the bounds and still hit him where he doesn't expect it, and my subconscious took that as a challenge. So,
okay, we're through 9 rounds, so we're exactly halfway through. Let's check in on how is Casey doing on his Tyler prompt. He went Tyler Lockett, Algier Conklin, then got Higbee, Boyd, Goodson, Huntland. I didn't know there were how many more Tylers are there available in this pool? Tyler Johnson, Tyler Braid. Oh man, he can go deep. He can go real deep there. Oh yeah, holy shit. Tyler Irvin, that was a good Houston Texan for a while. Okay.
No, he wasn't, but you know, it was fun.
I wanted him to be. I had my dynasty taxi squad for like 3 years.
I mean, that's probably what Marshawn Lloyd's gonna end up being, right? Like, oh man, if he just got more touches.
Are you getting nervous about our Marshawn Lloyd bags?
No, I'm just trying to play it up for the bit. I am not afraid of AJ Dustbin.
All right. This is beautiful. Lou wanted this one. This is a multimedia specialty from the randomizer team here. It's called Beefcake or Ladycake. I'm going to put the next 4 Titans in the queue in inverse ADP order. Tyler must distinguish between pictures of bombshell lady actors selling their work on the red carpet and grown-ass men steaming up their value in trading camp. Strike the top of the queue for each correct answer. So let me get this all set up. First, I need to put 4 Tennessee Titans in the queue in reverse order. So that would be Tyler Boyd's already gone. So it'd be Burks, Chig, Levis, and Pollard. And now I'm going to get some multimedia here. The first one up, Tyler, is this Beefcake or Ladycake right here? Number 1.
It's Beefcake.
Beefcake. Let's do the reveal here. Correct. That is a little bit of Beefcake right there. You can see it on his short and leg there. Let's go to number 2. Beefcake or Ladycake? I
mean, those look like nice abs, but I'm worried that this is Ezekiel Elliott somehow.
What's your
official we'll go Ladycake. Maybe this is like a softball. I'm not going to overthink it.
You're good. Yeah, you are good there. And we got a Ladycake there. I believe that's Halle Berry here.
I like to wear leather and leather.
All right, Beefcake or Ladycake? You're 2 for 2.
Ooh, that's a dress. That's Ladycake.
Okay. Let's see here. Tyler is he's on fire right now. Indeed, that is a dress. Sorry, this one is Halle Berry. I apologize. Who is this then? Let's go with our next one here. This is the final one, Tyler. You are able to get whoever you want if you pass this. Beefcake or Ladycake?
I mean, that's obviously a woman in a jacket. That's not a man's hips. That is Ladycake.
All right, let's see here. No,
God damn it,
folks.
God.
Look at that.
He's got nice hips.
That was a nice pull there. Strike the top of the queue for each correct answer. So you get to get rid of 1, 2, 3. It does mean you will be drafting one Mr. Tony Pollard here. Pretty nice ADP value. Yeah. And we are going to spin the wheel.
RB. That's how we do it.
Shout out to the team for getting Beefcake or Ladycake. I don't know if that game will ever come up again.
But we did it. That's a good one.
All right, keyboard warrior. Emo must quote tweet his recent Chuba Hubbard message with a picture of Miles Sanders in the text Panthers RB1 or draft Miles Sanders.
God damn it. Dude, finding that tweet's going to be impossible. Hold on.
Why is it going to be impossible?
I tweet so much, Peter.
Let me show you a little. Did you
I
say
don't want to
Chuba's
search.
name?
I want to scroll. Hold on. God damn it. Where is it?
What did you say in the tweet? Did you?
Man, I don't know. There were like 3 Chuba Hubbard tweets. I got it. Hold on. There we go.
Why
There we
can't
go.
I
There
find-
we go.
All right, you found it?
No. We're close.
Oh,
We're close.
no.
We're close. There we go. A picture of Miles Sanders?
Yeah, you got 10 seconds. Who do you
RB1.
want if you successfully pull this off?
Give me the highest running back. It's probably Mostert or something.
It's Brian Robinson.
Yep, that's fine. Oh, I love B-Rob. Nailed it.
Did you get the tweet off?
Yes, sir. That's not all I got off.
God damn it. All right, let's see here. Let's make sure. Also, what is this? You already updated your bio with soon to be Randomizer Hall of Fame.
Yes,
you updated your bio in advance of the randomizer.
Yeah, I did it like 3 days ago. That's called calling your shot. Keon Coleman shit. Touchdown, left and right.
We couldn't get a photo of Miles Sanders in a Panthers
Google
uniform.
gave me Eagles. I had 10 seconds. What do you want from me?
Wait, how did we get? Oh, someone sniped us on Tony Pollard. I was like, why did we? It ended up
Matthew,
with Dak Prescott. Come on, Matthew.
You bastard.
My goodness.
Never trust a man with wood. Damn it.
It's like, why is Dak Prescott on our team?
Oh no,
And
my bit team is dead.
All right, the chat is going wild for Eric Gray, who has 8 touches for 98 total yards and 2 TDs. Rest in peace, our beloved Tyrone Tracy, apparently.
Isn't that bullish for Tyrone Tracy?
Probably. It's you never know. What quarter is it? Oh, there's still 4:49 left in the first half. Maybe it isn't bullish.
I think it's bullish for Tyrone.
Yeah.
They don't got dimes out there.
This is a good spin zone for you. Naked QB is good for the big game.
Hold on. Let me sell this. Pete, I wanted Dak Prescott. Have you seen his girlfriend? Oh, cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Is this Mathology's DMs letting you know who he's dating?
You didn't see this like 6 months ago when he was hooking up with one of the most popular Pog OnlyFans actresses?
I want to give a shout out to Mathology. This is an actual message exchanged with a member of the Randomizer production team. He goes, Mathology added 1 to 2 new prompts, but they were even bluer than Nick's porn star matchup idea that we vetoed. So shout out to Mathology.
Can I keep the shout out going?
Yes, please go for it.
Shout out to Mathology, fellow bonk bro. Shout out Bendals. Shout out the Squirt Squad. Shout out Spags. All y'all putting up with the BS. Love all y'all. And then shout out to all the Ship Chaser homies.
There you go. And shout out your co-host Tom, the Glory Hole inventor.
I was going to do that. I was going to do that later on after I hit the Glory Hole a bit more.
Okay. I'm sorry. I forgot that you had a.
I don't feel like I've properly serviced the Glory Hole yet to shout that out.
Yeah. I forgot this was a Hall of Fame acceptance speech as well as doing the show. Emo Optimal. Tyler must grab a vinyl for an emo band he owns and state why one of the song titles is the optimal strategy in BBM5. Otherwise, draft Trey Palmer. You got some vinyl on you?
Title of the vinyl or just any of the songs?
Yeah, let's go with the title of the album. I think that'll be a little cleaner here.
Optimal strategy. I'll be right back.
Okay. Some would say Mathology is living a little too much. I kid you not. I was at the library earlier with April, and they have like this kitchen set, with all the different fruits and vegetables, and she knows so many of them. She's coming over to me, broccoli, whatever, and she brings me over an eggplant and says, "Dad, what's this?" I said, "Honey, that's an eggplant." Hello, Chris. I love when I tune into things and people are saying something nice about me. It's the opposite of your ears were burning.
All right. We have Lincoln Park's Living Things because the optimum strategy, the best ball mania, is always living with your picks. ADP is a construct, just like time is a construct. And at the end of the day, you just want good players on your teams when it's all said and done. You don't care about CLV in week 17. You care about the players. So live a little, grab your players. Shout out Soccer Dave. Shout out Kitchen. The father, the tree of modern best ball. Okay.
The amount of shout outs that are on this show now. All right. Who do you want for this pick? and then we will
Singletary or Charbonnet. You greedy little RB piggies. I'll just take running backs.
Yes, Singletary gone. I will put him in here, but watch out for Matthew. He likes sniping you.
Does.
All right, we're gonna spin here. This is for our. Oh my God, Charbonnet's gone. It was.
I'll take Trey Benson.
It was misses. Yeah.
Trey Benson's fine. And Nick, come on, don't bust my balls about emo. I needed a song title that worked. Relax, or a vinyl.
All right, blow a load. Tyler has to pitch Pete on what running back is most likely to lose their projectable workload this season. If Pete buys the pitch, take your favorite RB2 on a depth chart remaining. If not, take Miles Sanders. Blow this load, Tyler.
All right. Running back, projectable volume. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, 30 years old.
Hey, God, real quick. Trey Benson was sniped. So you need to tell me who else you want after Charbonnet and Benson both went.
Let's take Jerome Ford, built tough.
Okay, now back to the blow and load.
Aaron Jones, projectable volume is extremely fragile. He's 30 years old. He has almost no money really to his name this year. 1-year contract. It does not behoove them to feed a dude who is really efficient on very few target touches. They love Ty Chandler. Ty Chandler has much younger knees and thighs, and it makes sense to keep them both very healthy. Aaron Jones going to be lucky to see a 50% workload every week. Because he's old and they need him to be stable. And if he falls off, they have no reason to keep giving him volume because they owe him nothing.
You should have done this on Josh Jacobs. People say I'm too easy on my guess. You're drafting Miles Sanders. Aaron Jones is going to eat this year. Denied. Denied.
Joke's on you, Pete. I still hit the RB glory hole nice and hard.
All right. Now, do you want to give your shout out?
No,
Tom?
fuck Tom. No, I can't. Shout out to Tom and the Fantasy Sanctuary and Rich that does all the dynasty stuff. Been having a blast with those dudes.
Let the people know your best ball streaming schedule here on the Sanctuary if they want to check it out.
Yeah, if you come over, check the Sanctuary out. We got Patty Warbucks, aka Pat Crane, on tomorrow for Best Ball Happy Hour. So that'll be fun. The man, the myth, the legend, the man that is furiously masturbating the Drake May touches tonight, and I'll do Best Ball brunch, patent pending Sunday. And then we'll be back Monday afternoons for Best Ball Mania again. And then Tom does DraftKings on Wednesdays. And we'll be hitting that schedule weekly until the season starts.
Beautiful, beautiful. Check out have you guys messed around with doing a day where you wear revealing clothes and call it the Skanktuary? Have you guys thought about that?
I like that. I like that a lot. I'll have to get with my people and
yeah. When I heard the glory hole in Fantasy Sanctuary, I think everyone would have bet their life savings that you came up with that. And the fact that it was Tom was one of the biggest reveals I've ever heard in my life.
Well, because the best part is like, that's like straight up just a drilling terminology over in the UK. I mean, like in general, but like also in like the UK. So yeah, I'm very, very happy. He knew what he was doing, by the way. That was fantastic. And I feel like I've emboldened them to, really take on the more promiscuous side.
What do you say to the haters that say your team lacks tight ends right now?
Have they not seen bully tight end? Come on, guys.
This is pretty bully. I mean, TJ Hawkinson, 120 plus picks ahead of ADP. All right. We have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 5 more picks. It is time to spin here. Thank you to Sus Edwards for that prompt.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Appreciate all of you who send those in via the form and Twitter. What do we got here?
Nice name.
Jets to Brazil. Tyler makes an impassioned argument to Jets fans as to why their franchise would be more successful playing in Brazil or draft Izzy Abanikanda. If this doesn't involve, Brazilian string thongs, you will have disappointed.
Go ahead and lead the witness as if that's not exactly where I went.
Go for it.
Jets fans, your team sucks and it's perpetually cursed because it's trying to live in a tiny island that no one wants to be in other than drinking and comedy. And even Pat decided it was a garbage town and needed to leave for the sunny coast. You know who else needs to leave for the sunny coast? The Jets. Move them to Brazil, okay? Ask for days. The motivation out of the limits. Also, vitamin D. You know why you're all so depressed? No sunlight, okay? It's warm. It's tropical. You actually feel motivated. You want to get outside. You want to spend your time outside. You feel happy. When you feel happy, you play good. When you feel good, you play good. That's how it just goes, folks. Also, again, looking over the sidelines, just like caked up for days, wearing almost nothing. And you want to fail those people? No, you want to score on the field so you can score off the field. That's called motivation. Psych 101. Moving to Brazil, boom. More tickets, more championships. And you don't have to mess with, you don't need Aaron Rodgers because you don't have to pay a lot of money. Quarterbacks will flock to go there. Like Jimmy Garoppolo flocked to Vegas to chase the same thing, guys. Just follow the money.
Well, Aaron Rodgers would probably be down for that because he'd be a lot closer to all of the South American ayahuasca, opportunities down there. So
jungle. You would lose him in the jungle for 3 weeks.
All right. Who do you want as we spin here?
Let's get my boy Lloyd if he lasts. I feel like
I don't know. Mrs. Jackson and Matthew Wood. Yeah, be sniping you.
Shout out Mrs. Jackson.
All right. Pound off. Tyler has to guess the weight, plus or minus 5 pounds, of the player he wants to select. If he's under the weight, take Deuce Vaughn. If he's over the weight, take AJ Gillen. Another one here from Sus Edwards. Yeah, so let's see. Let's wait a second so you don't get sniped. And we'll get the player and then the weight guess, and then I will confirm it here. Let's see. So you're at a 3-4-4-2.
It's any player.
Yeah, any player.
Let's look at the wide receivers.
Yep. Pearsall, Wilson, Mooney, Mims, Bateman, Thielen.
Who do
Wandell, Jalen, Corley.
I'm picking the player weight that I want to draft, or just any player.
Yes, the player you want to. Hang on, let me double check that.
Yeah, trying to be.
Yeah, it's the player you want to select.
Got it. Okay. All right.
So, okay. Let's start working because Lloyd is going to be on the team. Whose weight do you want to guess?
I do want Michael Wilson, so I'm going to have to guess his weight.
Yes.
I think he's I'm going to say 205.
205. I'm going to go with Wikipedia here, coming in at 213.
God, I almost guessed 210, man. Fuck.
If he's under,
Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn. All right, Deuce, come on down. Man.
Joke's on you. Deuce Vaughn pairs very nicely with this team.
Huge correlation with Dak Prescott. All of those little screen passes out there. You're right.
Huge correlation on top of OBJ.
God damn it. Let's see here. The chat was coming in. Everyone's guesses are over 218, 210, 210 here. Andrew says, love the stream. Great hair meets great engagement. Farmer. Tyler's farming all the engagement tonight. Dak has been clothed. He is no longer naked here tonight. How do you feel about this team so far? You got 3 more rounds to go.
You know what? We drafted naked Dak, who, I was able to salvage some sexual bit equity for, and we ended up stacking them up, and Deuce goes double. So yeah, I'm loving it. As far as bit teams go, minus some egregious snipes. And then Lloyd. I love Marshawn Lloyd, obviously. I wish the vibes would get a little bit better that they were like about a month ago, but that's what preseason's for. AJ Dillon's going to go out there, cloud of dust, rugby type of shit. Dylan's going to pop one long, and Jacob's already having some groin injuries. I like my odds of, mid-season breakout.
Artillery Frost was the punishment only if he was under. If it was under, it was Deuce. If he went over, he had to take AJ Dillon. I appreciate everyone always keeping tabs on me, making sure that I'm getting these prompts right.
What are these? A bunch of auditors? My God.
Seriously. Hey, God, Tyler, I have a question for you. It didn't make its way into a prompt, but I've heard you reference this a few times. And so in the honor of putting you on the spot, what is the story behind you almost being on Love is Blind that I've heard you reference before?
Oh, yeah. I could share the LinkedIn tab if anybody. No, actually, I won't do that. I won't dox myself.
Please don't.
Someone from the casting office hit up my LinkedIn DMs and said my profile looked awesome. Again, so completely out of the blue, I thought it was spam.
You didn't go apply for this yourself. They came to you.
No, man. Wow. No, I was looking for jobs, and I saw this message in my LinkedIn inbox, and they were like, "Hey, you look like a great candidate. Would you like to come on and try out for the show?" And I was like, I was like, that sounds interesting. When and where? And they're like, LA, this month, this date. We'd recommend you to the blah, 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 blah. I was engaged at the time. So I tried to sell her on like how great of TV that'd be. And maybe we get them to pay for our wedding. And to no one's surprise, that did not get bought by the big wife execs. And I had to say no, but then I sold and said, hey, you got anything else you'd like to come with me? Please bring it back. And she assured me there were a few other things she'd be happy to come back my way for. So we're patiently waiting for my next TV opportunity.
Well, you might have one after she leaves you after this prompt. The Houston Rockets, Tyler must call his local adult novelty store and ask if they have the quote unquote Houston Rocket in stock or draft a Texan here. We know Tyler has this on speed dial.
I had to go find my phone that I chucked in the intro.
The Houston Rockets.
All right, hold on.
Tyler's like, which one? Is the one?
Yeah, there's 3 nearby. So
Fantasy Football Garage says, I hate it when my wife gets in the way of my blind dating.
Could you imagine how good a TV that would have been? Like the deep reveal at the end is like, I'm already engaged. It would have been great. I'm asking for the Houston Rocket.
Yeah, ask him if they have the Houston Rocket in stock.
All right.
Thanks for calling Cindy Clear Lake. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, calling tonight. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I was wondering if you had a certain item in stock. What is it? Oh, it's the Houston Rocket. Do y'all have the Houston Rocket in stock?
No.
Do you know when you're gonna get that in stock?
I'm absolutely not sure. It really just depends. Our orders are super random because our district manager makes our stuff. So.
Okay, I'd have to call the district manager or submit a request online.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might be able to find it online, but online and in-store are 2 different things. So, like, you can't come in store to pick it up and stuff like that.
Okay, I'll come by and check for the Rocket. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Okay, have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Why did you say I'm calling today?
Guys, relax. I had something. My ADHD brain lost it, and we recovered. Fuck you.
All right, we are going to be blasting off. Oh, yeah, we have another multimedia one. Tyler must identify the class of rocket from the U.S. space program based on the silhouette. For each wrong answer, draft a player 1 round down in ADP. Let me get this up. Who do you want, though, for getting the or for calling the store about the Houston Rocket?
What do we at a 3? What's our
3642?
Ooh, we need a receiver. Let's get a Darnell Moonman. Also, I love when the moon shows itself in full bloom.
All right, Tyler, let me get this up on the screen here. Can you match these here? I'll go to the prompt again. You must identify the class of rocket from the U.S. space program based on its silhouette.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You get fired from NASA if you don't get this right.
I think the Apollo 11 is the first one.
No.
And then
this is Mercury.
Okay. So Mercury, Mercury's first. So Apollo, Gemini is second.
No, you went over 3. It's Mercury, Apollo, Gemini.
Okay, I knew I was gonna get some bullshit NASA history.
They spent a lot of time doctoring that one up. So I said, hey, we're gonna make him do this. So what is the punishment for each wrong answer? Draft a player 1 round down in ADP.
3 rounds.
Yeah. So we're down in the 215s here.
I would like Dylan Lube, please.
Okay, God, that's actually what he wanted. That wasn't a punishment.
That is what I wanted.
To get to draft Dylan Lube.
Not just Dylan Lube, Pete. I got Lube on the moon.
Tyler, what do you think the most debaucherous, or I don't know how to phrase this. What do you think the most horny thing that's ever been done in space is?
I mean, I know what it is. I'm just not at liberty to discuss. And that's
not a national. Is it a national secret?
I'm not allowed to talk about things that they haven't publicized that I find out about. I will just say that it happens and it's not supposed to.
I really like. So, like, where would you have come across? Was this in like an internal memo? Is this just gossip near the NASA water cooler?
A little bit of both. In one of my positions, I worked directly with the crew, and you get a lot of fun. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is good. I was hoping NASA would come up because I have a couple fun stories. So, yes, that happens in space. They will deny it, and I'm not official, so I'm not saying it on the record. But a couple fun stories. I used to work with the crew, and the one that like broke the glass ceiling of like these are not celebrities; these are just human beings. We're in an office. Doing an impromptu meeting with crew, and the first thing that starts is like, okay, so when I shit, I have to like brace myself to make sure the pressure stays good. So can we like make like shit braces that I can brace better for taking shits?
And the other astronauts are looking around like, that doesn't happen to me up there.
No,
That's
like
just a
the other
problem.
one goes, I know. No, he literally goes, I know, right? It's so hard to shit sometimes.
Wow.
And then the cosmonauts are exactly who you think they'd be. We ran into one in the parking lot that my coworker knew, and he goes, "Hey, redacted name. How you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm good." And he's like, "You excited for your launch this fall?" He's like, and like, no shit, just like, job is job, family, food, job. And I'm like, dude, they don't give a rat's ass that they're going to space. This is just their normal job.
Was that an idiot accent slipping into that story, Tyler?
No, dude, Russian accent. Yob is yob. Don't you come at me. I mean, Russians have you talked to?
Incredible stuff. I hope you keep your job after this episode. We have one more prompt, Tyler. We had a ton of good prompts tonight. I left a few extras on the wheel because there were so many good ones. I couldn't prune them all the way down. But here we go. Sunny Day Real Estate. Tyler and Pete are two real estate agents that sell us on a player asset that doesn't look like much, but could really present some value with a little work or draft a future building inspector. Tyler, we are here in the 18th round. We got an open house today. We got 97 people who have joined us live to take a stroll and check out our inventory. Would you like to show them what they'll be looking at today?
Of course I would, Pete. Why don't you give me a little scroll so we can show the fine people what we're working with? I really want to show them. Want to show them something nice, but something that might be overlooked. Some call him Ray-Ban. I like to call him Ray McCushion, and here's why, Pete. He don't look like much. He ain't got much to his name. That don't mean he's not a good asset, and here's why. He's dependable. He's reliable. Here in Houston, you want something dependable. You get your pickup truck to get you to point A, point B. You put it in, you get it there. No hassle. No frills, Pete. No frills. And there's no frills on this Atlanta asset. You know better than anybody. Tell these fine people what Ray can do for you.
Yeah, a lot of people used to complain about Ray McLeod. They said his view was obstructed by an obelisk named Rondell Moore, and that's no longer an issue. Rondell Moore is out of the picture. And when you invest in Ray McLeod, you have incredible scenic views of the entire city. It's just open runway for targets, for deep bombs from Kirk Cousins. Here at Scroll the F Down Real Estate Agency, he is exactly what you are looking for when you're trying to find your future home.
Because they don't call him the cloud for nothing. Because with Ray McLeod, the sky's the limit.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm sorry, Rondell Moore, that you had to catch a stray in that ad for Ray McLeod.
Rondell no more. Ayo.
What do you think Ray McLeod's ADP is in 2 weeks? Right now, it is at 215.4.
It's too high.
What do you think he's going to be? 200?
It's probably going to be like, it's probably like 199. The slappies are going to just get their little stacks and they're going to sign somebody else. It's not going to matter.
I don't think he jumps Greg Dortch. People love fucking Greg Dortch. I could see him, around 200 here. He can jump Elijah Moore. He can jump Zay Jones.
And he shouldn't, but he will.
Ray McLeod. Tyler, this team is in the books. I'm going to read it, and then you're going to give your final thoughts here. Jalen Hurts, Tua, Dak Prescott at quarterback. This looks like a gritty team. Breece Hall, Brian Robinson, Jerome Ford, Miles Sanders, Marshawn Lloyd, Deuce Vaughn, and Dylan Laub. Still looks like a gritty team. No. Odell Beckham, Roma Dunze, Keon Coleman, Jameson Williams. Sorry, Gritty, love you. Darnell Mooney, Ray McLeod, and then tight ends TJ Hawkinson and Kyle Pitts. You think this team can compete?
Pete, here at the Johnson Space Center, we got a saying, and that's the mission over everything. And today, I feel like I came, I saw, mission accomplished. Earth to Pete. I think we got the job done. It did not come without its bumps. It did not come without its obstacles, but we did complete the mission. Bits galore, a little dirty, a little stupid, a little funny, a little wholesome. And that's what I like to give the people. So I feel like I gave the people exactly what they were hoping for.
You certainly did. And we also found out that the local novelty sex shops need to up their inventory on the Houston Rocket, which is apparently in hot demand down by you.
Well, when the Rockets get hot, they just keep blowing. So, yeah, you got to keep them in big supply.
I have to be so careful about what I say. Everything gets put on a tee for you to take a double entendre and knock it out of the park. Tyler, we gave some of the plugs early. Any other shout outs you want in your Hall of Fame acceptance speech?
No, Pete, I appreciate you having me on. It's truly an honor to come on the Randomizer, a show I've loved since inception. So very honored to be invited. Very fun time seeing everybody have fun with the prompts. I saw some really good ones. I own a bag of frozen peas just in case. I was practicing my backflips just in case because a few Sanctuary people wanted to be extremely brutal with prompts. But no, had a great time, and I think we've put all the plugs that we needed to where they needed to go. So I appreciate you having me on and had a blast.
Yes, Tyler, appreciate you. And, if I'm allowed to be sincere for a second, I appreciate all your support in the Deposit Kingdom. It's infectious. You are active in so many of the channels, in the chats, always so supportive with your super chats, all that good stuff. So sincerely, thank you for all of your positive energy, for all the fun you bring. This is what makes it a blast to do all this stuff, to have people like Tyler. And you crushed it tonight. We will see you around the Deposit Kingdom. Thank you guys to everyone hanging out in the chat, drafting with us. We only have 2 more randomizers. Or actually, is it 2 or 3? I think it's 3 more randomizers. And we are hard at work on the finale. The finale is not going to look like a typical randomizer show, but you guys are going to love it. I promise you that. I'm going to head over and do ship chasing now. We're going to draft a team with the stat chasing fellas. Until next time, I'm Pete for Tyler. This has been the Randomizer. Thanks to the production team. We'll see you guys next time.